have a monkey in your pants?
Alright then guys, welcome back to another Bad Influence Fan Commentary Series 2 Episode 11. Bad Influence UK television show, magazine, computer game television show type thing, hosted by Andy Crane holding his head there, and Violet Berlin, she's the one with the nipples. Apologies if it sounds like I've got the man flu and I'm all bunged up, but I have a little bit. But
welcome to Bad Influence.
Just deal with it.
If you've ever copied a game, you've broken the law. This week we explain
Pirates
the rights and the wrongs of piracy.
Oh, I have never done that. Never.
On the SNES. Yep.
Never played that. But certainly I've never pirated anything ever. Oh,
and what?
What?
Computer to design a stylish Bad Influence dress.
No, I hate these educational sort of sections. They always have them. Sometimes they're good.
Ever fancied yourself as a TV director?
Yes, I have.
Step in here.
Okay, I'm going with Andy to the television control room.
This is where it all happens. Directing in television is an easy job. You sit in a chair like this.
Did he say it was
easy? You
easy?
look at a bank of monitors and you let the vision mixer do it all for you.
The vision mixer.
Bad Influence vision mixer. And she uses this great banker that switches buttons
to
choose what you see at home, whether that's cameras or Z's Fun from America or the reviews.
Can I press a button, Andy?
All work, then, Brent?
This is a basic cut where picture changes. This is a mix where it dissolves.
Ooh, transition effects.
A bit jazzier wipe.
Terrific.
That is not fancy looking.
Honest, vision mixing
That's
is one of the hardest jobs in telly, and if you've got a Mega CD, you can try it at home now.
What?
This system over
a
here
Mega CD
will let you make
television?
your own pop promos or
Doohickey
videos
thing?
for CNC Music Factory. It
Oh,
contains
no.
video footage from CNC's own videos and also some sort of wacky black and white footage from vintage films. The setup is very
It's
similar
not like
to
some
what
Marky
we've got in the
Mark,
gallery here, but on a
one of
smaller
these
scale.
and stuff
The
like
pictures
that,
at
Mark
the bottom are what
Wahlberg
you've
or
got to choose
somebody like
from,
that.
A, B and C, and the one at the top is what you're recording.
Hands up
and
now.
you just cut between them by
Did you
pressing
have
A,
a
B, or
Mega
C on your
CD?
controller. So we go
Did you have this?
C.
Did you
There are
spend
also
hours making
effects,
videos and
just
think
like
you
in
were
real
the dog's
telly. You can
danglies back
slice
in the
the
day?
picture up like that,
I'd like to know.
or you could make it all smeary like that.
Oh,
you can even
YouTube copyright people are going to be on my ass now because of this
it's a
music.
bit basic,
Thank you,
though,
Bad
and it does get
Influence.
boring very quickly, especially if you don't like CNC Music Factory's music, and I'm not their
I
greatest
don't
fan.
like it
There
either,
are other
Andy.
discs available though, with music from In Excess and Crisscross.
Oh,
the only difference
Crisscross
between
will make
those
you
discs
jump.
and this one is the songs. And the worst thing is you can't speed up the process at all. It takes ages. You've got to watch the video all the way through when you make it, and then all the way through at the end. Not brilliant, actually.
Rubbish.
But there's my effort vision mixing team. What do we think?
Rubbish. Rubbish, yay, everybody says
Right, then,
rubbish.
Stand by camera 2, stand by Violet. Cut to camera 2, cue Violet.
Cut nipples. I mean, cue nipples.
One of these,
Touch nipples.
A super scope for the SNES.
Oh my god,
You're probably
that's...
fed up with playing the same
How
old
does
games
that-
you got with it last Christmas.
How does that
Time
work on
for
that
your
huge
bed for our
multiple
main review,
CRT
Yoshi Safari, the first
TV
brand new
thing?
super scope game in ages. Here's the hail.
I don't think she's
People
genuinely
who
playing
bought
that.
Super Scopes originally have had a very long wait for a new game, so Yoshi's Safari's got a lot riding.
Light guns, super
This is the stage
scopes.
select screen where
Always
you can
these
choose one of 7
peripherals
stages
that
to do in
there's
any
one or
order.
two
I'm doing
games
level
released
2,
for,
all
and
the
then they're
others
sort of
are familiar
forgotten
Mario
about.
settings as
Just,
well.
nah, we don't want to make
In
it
this
anymore.
game, you play Mario riding on Yoshi's back around the
Oh,
map. You have to shoot all the Goombas.
Mario's
and
on his
Koopas.
back.
If you shoot
I
them, you
had
get
no
coins.
idea. Never played this
If
game,
Yoshi
but I never knew
accidentally
that
gets
was what
hit
was
by
going
a
on.
Koopa, then he
I
gets
just thought
dazed.
you were
Also,
somehow
if you shoot him by accident, he
shooting
gets a little
the
plaster on
baddies
the
to
back of his
protect
head.
Yoshi, but I didn't realise you were
This is the
Mario.
end of level boss for level 2. To destroy him, you have to shoot the pink sphere on his back, and also
Never played
green
it.
fireballs he fires at you. It takes absolutely ages to destroy, just like all the other bosses in
In
this
the comments
game.
below,
It gets
what is your
really,
favourite
really
light gun
boring
game?
After a while. Here I've got through to stage
Lethal
3.
Enforcers,
The game I'm
yes.
about to blast lets me choose
Like
different
that
routes to finish
on the
the
Mega
level.
Drive, I think it was.
I also have to jump over these ice barriers.
Ice
If you don't
barriers?
actually make
How'd
the
you jump with
then
a...
you skid over the ice and it drains your energy quite a lot.
How's he... How's he
The
turning
game
with a
scrolls like
super
Mario
scope?
Kart, but it's nowhere near as much fun to play. In this game, there's nothing to do but shoot.
Well,
This is definitely the best game on the Super Scope
a Super
so far.
Scope game.
It's not really saying much if you've seen the others.
$39.99.
Overall, this is a really tedious game.
It's a good blast.
It's like a
but not
tech
very
demo more
challenging.
than anything else, to be honest
This
with
is
you.
the first decent game for Super Scope, but it's not up to standards of the other Mario games.
Yeah, it's
And so
because
the
it's a...
final scores for Yoshi's Safari.
rubbishy
The girls
light gun
give it an
game.
excellent 4 out of 5, but the boys only an
Oh,
average 3 out
I
of
would give
5.
it 3 or 2. Oh, nice. Oh no, I wanted more.
I'm really
I was
depressed.
enjoying
and I've
that.
written a blues song.
This is Namrud. He lives in a
Woke up
dirty
this
shed.
morning,
Probably touches himself,
all
and he has
crumpled in the
inappropriate
sheets.
pictures of
I
people
woke
on
up
his
this
computers.
morning,
And he sings a
ready to
song.
do some cheats.
And he does hints and
I'm feeling
shits.
really bad. It's
Hints
so
and
sad,
shits.
yeah.
Hints and tips
I'm
and
in a
cheats,
huff.
I was trying to
Here's a
say.
cheat for tough enough.
Tough enough.
On the SNES.
On the
All you have
SNES.
to do is press start to get to the mode selection screen, like so. And then
Cheats. They were needed back in the days when games were bloody hard. Nowadays, games hold your hand and you don't have no cheats.
And then left 7 times. 1, 2, 3.
What does the
4,
cheat do? Is it a
5,
level skip?
6, 7, and you can now.
Look at that SNES, it looks
all of the
spanking new
characters
condition.
Like this.
Obviously, because it most probably is.
Brilliant. What a great cheat. Woke up this morning,
Yeah.
feeling so happy.
Happy.
I mean, I was really depressed,
Oh,
obviously, actually.
okay, sorry now. Nice harmonica playing. Nearly looks like an accordion.
Kids, get them while they're hot. I've got Zool 2 for a 5. No, I'm robbing
Oh,
myself. 2 quid.
everybody's
2
seen
quid, and I'll give you
some
3
of them
for a
before in the
shot.
past, admit it.
Actually, it's illegal to copy
If you had a
discs, let
floppy
alone
disk
sell the
system,
copies.
Amiga or Atari SD,
Just kidding. Actually,
You done it, didn't you?
Piracy is against the law, and you can
Everybody
get
did.
into serious trouble if you get involved in
no
it.
you don't.
This was a raid organised by the
Ooh,
police at the
crikey.
car boot sale last year. Markets and car boot sales.
But
remain out
car
there
boot
for
sales sell
years,
floppy
and it's
disks.
big business so far this
X-copy,
year.
there you go.
47,000
He's
pirate
copying Amiga
discs have been
games.
seized. Programmers have come up with
I used to
different ways
also use
protect their
X-copy.
software. There's, the code
Don't tell
wheel,
the
of course.
police. Zool code wheel,
We've all
yep.
spent hours and hours flicking through a manual looking for keywords.
Yep,
There's
I
also
remember that
protection
with
built
Elite
into the
Frontier.
software. A protection that's been built in can be taken
What's that
out.
random person just walking about
Although
for?
this disc is copy protected, a copy program like this one can
X-copy.
copy everything on it onto a blank disc.
Yep.
The result? A perfect copy, but with the protection still in it.
Yep.
Now, what I've just done is strictly illegal, so I'm going to destroy the copy
They're
disc.
just basically
It's a
advertising
vicious circle. People say the game's
the
too
software
expensive, but the game's
that can
manufacturers
copy
say
any game.
For every 1 floppy disk sold at full price in the shops, there are 8 or 9 copies in circulation.
Piracy.
That's
It's
why
been about
fewer
for a
and fewer
long
games
time.
are being developed for floppy disks.
Can't
And
see
if
it
you've
going
got any
anywhere
floppy games
anytime
at home,
soon,
you're
Mr.
breaking the
Crane.
law too. So what you should do with them is chuck them in the bin.
Why are you going to chuck them in the bin when you can buy them off your friend for a quid? Or for free? You swap games, copied each other's games and stuff.
I decided to get into the fashion business and design my very own bad influence frock.
No.
This is a crucial part of the process.
I don't want
I'm being
to-
pinned by Nicola for a prototype.
Nicola,
of my
you
new
can go away
design.
as well. I don't
It's
want
always done in this plain
watch a
fabric. It's
bit
real
on a
fast, too
computer
expensive to risk cutting.
television
It's
show
not
about
right.
dresses.
However,
Or
here at Nottingham
frocks.
Trent University, they minimise the risk of mistakes,
Huh?
as most of the process is computerised.
Look at those retro bikes.
Earlier on, I began designing this dress. Not just
What
the
dress?
shape of
Are
it,
you pointing in the
pattern,
background?
ouch!
I can't
Pattern on
see.
the fabric too.
No, you're just stretching
I'm
her
using
arm
our
out.
Bad Influence logo to create a new design.
Da,
First,
da,
I
da,
scan
da.
it
I've still got
into the
Namri's
computer,
harmonica playing in
then
my
it's
head.
ready for me to play about with and
Look
place
at
it
that
anywhere I
interlaced
want.
high resolution
I've decided
graphics.
on this repeat design, and I can now check out how
That's
the
the
fabric
olden
will
days,
move.
that is.
The next step is to send it to a special printer, which will print out directly onto fabric.
And now for the exciting bit.
I'm not
designing the
too
shape of the
impressed
dress.
by the quality.
This software already has a library of pattern pieces, so I can choose one that's close
Or
to
your
the dress that I want
turtleneck
and alter it to
jumper,
suit.
Violet.
First, I can see what the pieces will look
Ooh.
like in 3D.
Oh, in the wind.
I'm not happy about the shape here, so I've
No.
come back to the flat pattern pieces to alter them.
What
I'm
you-
definitely shortening the length, and I want to change the position of the darts and the shape of the neckline.
Holy crikey, you're just a bit haphazard changing stuff all of a
Lastly,
sudden.
I'm checking out how the pattern on the fabric will match up on the joins,
No,
so I'm not wasting any fabric when I cut it out.
no,
The beauty
that
of this
doesn't match.
program is I can have my own
Whoa.
personalised pattern pieces plotted out for me.
Oh, look at that little drawing thing.
After all that pinning, Nicola's
So
decided
very
to plunge in and
interesting,
cut
but-
the real fabric. She's a lot more confident than I am.
This has nothing to do with video games. Is that
The
Naomi
one part
Campbell?
of the whole
Yes.
fashion business as yet untouched
Oh,
by
now we're
computers
talking
is
sexy
the catwalk
ladies.
model. But even that's
Oh.
about to change. This is Gloria.
No.
She doesn't cost an arm and a leg.
Gloria
and she
is
doesn't
not
have
sexy.
tantrums. She also walks a bit funny.
And she
Good
walks a bit
reason for
funny.
that.
When the
Exactly,
researchers at
Violet.
Nottingham started to create Gloria, the only visual references they could find were these pictures
We're a mummy.
taken over 100 years ago by a motion picture pioneer called Edward Muybridge. They mapped each
Really?
frame individually into the computer and came up with Gloria. Add a catwalk, camera angles and lights, and you got yourself a revolutionary new way to model clothes.
They don't have motion
And
capture
now Gloria's
in
being
the early
improved.
90s.
When we took a model that was built from the outside,
Oh, maybe
it's
he's
a bit
going to
like
tell
a Cindy
us.
doll or an action
Stephen.
man, and all the movement is rather
Tell me.
plastic and wooden. So what we've been doing is animating a body by taking a skeleton and making a skeleton walk, adding flesh to that skeleton.
That
adding
skeleton
muscles
walks a
to
bit
the
strange,
flesh.
I must
And we
admit.
see then
Whoa.
when the head moves round.
Whoa,
for
it's like
example,
something out of Silent Hill or
the
something.
neck
What's going on?
muscles will move
Some
with the body. The whole
weird
intention is to make
limbless
it
body
flow,
with boobies.
to make our movement as natural as possible.
That is scary.
Gloria and I may have a long way to go.
Gloria and
Watch
Violet
out,
are gonna
Naomi
have
Campbell.
a weird
You've got competition.
limbless booby orgy. Oh my god. I hope Violet got paid a lot of money, because I'm embarrassed for her, really. I am. From the future, I am embarrassed for you, Violet.
Yes, well, I don't think Jean-Paul Gaultier or Fatty Osbeck have got too much to worry about, have they?
Up.
Now for this week's news and preview.
Yes. Better.
Mega Drive owners can help charity next month.
What?
Sonic 2 and 4 other top games will be banded together for 50 quid.
Really?
Proceeds going to Childline and the Prince's Trust.
Wow.
Indiana Jones and Bart's Nightmare are also in there.
No.
But the bundle will only be available in Dixon's and Woolworths.
What was the other
If you
game?
want
There
to be
was
seen
4.
to be mean when you're playing your games, it's no use just slobbing around. No. You need
No.
Fred new gameware by Future Shooter.
What?
Who's better to try it out than our very own super nerd Namrood. Billed as clothing for screen warriors. It includes
What?
jackets and bags
Gaming
and
clothes.
hats and sweatshirts featuring this cool dude. And here's what it looks like on. You'll never be a nerd again. Oh, really?
I've never seen anybody wear any of that stuff when I was younger.
For PC and Amiga. You've got a choice of cars with different characteristics.
5 frames
as well
per
as
second.
digitized video of the event itself. All the
That's
realism
what we had to put up
without
with.
buzzing
We
around.
probably thought it was amazing.
Hello again, Scrotty.
Hello,
Farmers.
Nam.
Clothes are very important. They say something about you. My clothes, for example, say, hey, trendy guy.
No, it says,
My
hey, you never
clothes
wash
say,
them because you
hey,
wear them every
look
week.
at my funny hairdo. Andy's clothes say, ouch, let us out of here. I've been making a brand new, fashionable Furtling jacket. It's great. It's got a pocket up here for pencils.
I'm not even
It's got a
listening to
special
him.
pocket here for
I'm
my
just looking at the
cheek
screen and I'm sure I can see sort of
and separate
Robocod
pockets for chewed and unchewed
game
sweets.
on
And
the
there's
telly.
a storage area here for my head caps. Right, time for my first fashionable cheat. It's for James Pond 2 on the
Told
Amiga.
ya.
Now, on any of the intro screens, simply type in Little Mermaid. Little
Fun game.
I
do like it. Played it a lot on the Amiga.
And now, not only will all the levels be opened up for you,
Is it the one where he's...
but whenever you
Yes!
press return, you'll be able to become
Oh, that music, man.
invincible. Hey, great. Time for some refreshment, I think.
So remember it.
Right, unused. No, I'll save those for later. Yes, used.
Nam, your
Oh,
jacket is
and there's
extremely
two.
strange looking. And
Andy, Violet, would you like to share a mint?
does it have food in it? I like clothes that have food in
prefer
them.
one that's in mint
Are we on about
condition.
piracy again,
And so
Andy?
the piracy
Oh,
partnership.
we
It's
are.
impossible for you and I to copy cartridges. You can't get all
Yes.
the blanks for a start.
It
But
is in
take
the
a look at this
90s,
little
not
lot.
now.
This little lot, with the exception of 3, are all fake cartridges.
Really?
Mind you, some are easier to spot than others. These both purport to be Superstar was for the SNES, but no price. Which is the
spot the
original, which is
fake.
the fake. That's the real one,
Yep.
and that's the fake. I mean, just look at the label. It's awful.
It's kind of
Gets
obvious.
a bit better though with this Spider-Man for the Game Gear. This is the genuine one. This is the forgery. But it's a good picture. The box is all right, but it's completely the wrong shape and the wrong size.
I would not know because I
Best
did not
forgery
know the
I've
size of
seen
Game
is
Gear
probably
boxes.
This one for Olympic Gold for the Mega Drive. They've got the packaging right. They've got that distinctive Sega-looking grid, and they've got the picture on the front, although it's too big.
Yeah.
And inside, the cartridge itself looks just like a Mega Drive cart, although there are no instructions, and with fake games, there are
Wow.
very rarely instructions. Sometimes you get a
And I
photocopy
certainly
date
never
or
saw
sheet.
any fake
The thing that's
cartridges
missing
when,
from all the fakes is the word Sega or Nintendo.
when I was
and that's
younger.
because it's a greater offence to breach a copyright of a logo than it is to produce fake games. And be
Oh,
careful.
there we go.
If you use a fake cart, it might blow up your system.
Bullshit.
We've got this in Pakistan, and you can get one here. if
You
know
bought
where
it in
to look.
Pakistan.
Basically,
Really?
it copies your cartridge game down onto a floppy disk. Then you can get rid of your cartridge.
Is that the only place you could buy them? Are they not called
What,
a UFO? That's
very
called.
Easy to use and highly illegal, as are
Wild
other
gun-
so-called
wild- I
backup
don't know what they're
devices
called.
sold by
There's loads
various
of different
shady
variants.
characters. Oh, and I'm not going to demonstrate this one.
At the moment,
But you have
the
to buy them in
manufacturers
Pakistan
are
and they
one
might
step
blow up
ahead of
your
the pirates
console.
because of these. CDs are relatively cheap to produce and at the moment almost impossible to copy. Although we have heard that there are already some bootleg copies of Mega CD games available.
I was going
in
to
the
say
forest.
almost impossible to
Moral of the
copy.
piece is simple.
Nothing
Don't
is
copy
impossible to
software.
copy or
It's illegal,
pirate.
It's stealing and you could be prosecuted for it. And it
No,
makes
you're
games
not,
more
children.
expensive for everybody.
Pirate your
And
games.
if you come across
Just don't
copy
sell
software,
them.
don't buy it. Tell your local trading standards office.
No.
Now for some official games.
What a bunch of spoil sports.
Start in
That
your very
probably
own
just,
Oscar ceremony with a new platform hero
Brought
for the
piracy
Amiga.
to the forefront. A lot
Oscar
of
is
people
a
that they
cute
never
chap
even knew
with
about, especially that
indeterminate origin
X-Copy
who
program
finds
that they were
himself
showing.
in a
Christ.
Hollywood dream world.
I used
Here's
it.
Angela.
That's all I'm going to say.
This is a brilliant idea
What
for
game's
a
this?
game. All the levels represent different types
It's
of films.
on an Amiga, I
This
think,
is a
because
horror
she's playing
level.
with a joystick.
In it, you've got to collect 15 Oscars for this level anyway.
Oh,
And when you found them all, you've got to go to the clapperboard.
is it called Oscar?
I'm just collecting my yo-yo. This is the only weapon you'll get.
I do
You
not
can
know.
kill things with it, or you can hang off walls, which is pretty hard.
Don't look like a
This
good
elephant
game.
lets me go back to there when I die. Just collected an Oscar. And this potion lets me go invisible. But it's hard because I can't see where I am.
It's because you're invisible, lady.
This game's
Jesus.
got everything. Good graphics,
Amiga
brilliant new
1200,
hero,
yes.
and excellent playability.
There's been a lot of time and effort put into it, and it shows.
It's not
It's a
good
great
though.
idea for a game. The character's very appealing and moves really well.
I always thought the Amiga
the
for
scores
some
for
reason
Oscar,
could not do
both the
platform
girls
games
and
very
the
well.
boys
Not
awarded it top marks.
not
5
out of 5. Not in the same with the likes of the SNES and the Mega
Last
Drive
Action
could
Hero
for some
is a
reason.
movie conversion for the
Ooh, Game Boy.
The film
Love
was a
Game
bit of a
Boy.
dud. How does the game shape up? Here's Andy.
This is basically a beat-em-up platformer.
Can you see the screen
Loosely
alright?
based
Is the
on
light shining
Last
on it?
Action Hero.
My son recently, who
I'm
was
playing
4, tried to play
Schwarzenegger
Game Boy.
character, who
He
is a
looked at
film
me in
hero trapped
disgust
in the real world.
because he couldn't see
You
it.
need to collect these tickets so you can get fire extinguishers to progress further in the game.
Oh, the Game Boy's certainly got
More
a certain
tickets
charm
mean
though.
more fire extinguishers. Here, baddies just appeared out of nowhere, and they can only attack him with 2 moves.
I think the games should only be played really ideally on an original Game Boy, but
Them jumping over a gap,
the
kill
screens are
another
blurry.
baddie, jump over a gap, kill another baddie.
And it's quite hard
just
to
too
see.
repetitive. This is the worst Game Boy game I've ever played.
Really?
It's way too hard. It's difficult to
Home
say.
Alone
There are
or
lots
Home Alone
of
2,
better
whatever one.
beat 'em
Play
ups.
that, you'll change your mind.
It's good fun, but too hard. This sort
Your
of game
hair
does
is
not work on the Game
interesting.
Boy.
That's all I'm
This
saying.
game's too ambitious for the Game Boy.
It
You
is.
just can't handle all the action on screen at once.
Why?
And the
Why?
scores
Back
for
up your
Last
claims.
Action Hero for the first
looks
time
like it can
ever,
handle
both the
that
boys
all
and
action
the girls
fine.
gave a game a dreadful 1 out of 5.
Oh no.
Looks like one to miss.
Oh.
Hello, Scotty Furtlers.
Hello, Nam.
This is my latest invention, the Roo Duplicator.
The Roo-
It's a
Roo
machine
Ju-
that
the
makes
Roo-
exact copies
the
of
Roo-
anything.
Roo-
And I'm just about to
The Roo
test it out.
Duplicator?
Right. Now, stand back, because I don't know how far the field extends.
What's he doing?
Ugh. Oh,
Wow.
No! I misjudged the
Two
field.
Nams.
No,
Now they can touch each
I
other.
did. No.
That's so
I'm
wrong.
the original Namrood. No, I am. You're just a field
Anyway, what
copy.
game's that on the TV
Well, if
there?
you're the
I
original
can't even
Namrood,
tell.
Prove it. Do a cheat. Right, I will.
It's on the
It's
Amiga?
for Fatal
Nope.
Fury on the Mega Drive.
Oh, there you go.
When you lose a fight and the continue screen appears, all you have to do is hold down up like so and press A, B and C simultaneously. Let go and keep doing this.
Look how short that controller
until you
cable
get a
is.
maximum number of credits.
That's what I find with a lot of the old
9.
retro consoles. You have to sit right in front of the telly because the cables are just so short. Or we just lived in smaller living rooms back in the day. Or we just played them in our bedroom, which is possibly the answer. So we were quite close to our tellies. Oh, is there going to be 3? Yep.
Whoa. Uh-oh.
3 good reasons not to copy anything.
Bomberman,
If you
Super
want to read the Data
Nintendo.
Blast, set your video recorder going
Data
now.
Blast,
Last
ladies and
week's
gentlemen. If you've not seen
competition
any of these
prize,
episodes
a load of
before,
Superman goodies
a
with
load
the
of
game
blurb was at the
and
end. You used to
SNES.
record it on your
And the
VCR
question
and play it
was,
back
what does
frame by
SCUBA
frame.
stand for? Well, the
Loads of
answer is
useful information.
Self-contained underwater breathing apparatus.
Ah,
And the winner
I think I got
is
that wrong.
Christopher Harrington from London.
Damn
Derry,
it!
Christopher. 10 runners
I
up
didn't get it right.
will also receive T-shirts.
Can I win this one, Andy? What's this
This
one?
week's competition prize is a Last Action Hero jacket.
What?
And a portable CD player.
What?
And the soundtrack from Last Action Hero. And
What?
we're going to chuck in Namrood's latest blues CD.
Can we have a Game Boy
the
with
question
the
is quite
Last
difficult.
Action Hero game?
Now we all
No?
know that Arnold Schwarzenegger,
God
the
damn.
star of Last Action Hero, was born in Austria.
Yes.
But what we want to know is which town in Austria was he born in?
Oh my
Phone in your
God.
answers on 0891 700 100.
I don't know,
Calls will cost
and I
no
have
more
read
than
his
25p,
most recent
but make sure you get
autobiography.
permission from whoever
Look
plays
at
the
Arnie
phone
there,
game.
so young
Lines
and
will
so
close at
handsome.
midnight on Monday.
Wouldn't it be nice if when you were playing you weren't tied to your console? If, for example, you wanted to wander
Wireless.
around and say hello to the camera
Oh my
crew, or
God, that
find
is
out
so
if
futuristic,
camera
Mr.
three's got
Crane.
you shut in focus? No, of
What are you
course
doing?
not. Well, now you can because of this new system, the dual turbo. It works just like your TV
The
or
dual
video
turbo?
remote control.
Infrared.
Signals are sent
No,
out from the
no,
handset
no.
Here. So this little receiver box here that you plug in, where you plug in your normal control pad.
Certainly
Mega Drive.
something I never
So now
used
you
on
can
any
just get up
console
and
was
walk around,
infrared
and it comes with a second
controllers.
controller too,
I
so
obviously
once
was
you get
aware of
two
them, but I've
players
never
like
tried them.
Yeah, I'll beat you again.
How accurately are they? How
Ah.
close do you need to point them to the screen? To the screen, to the console. That's the exact line of sight. I do not know. There goes this data blast, folks. Record it, VCR, watch it back, information. Lovely. That was Series 2, Episode 11, Bad Influence fan commentary, classic 1990s retro video game TV show for your eyes. As always, guys, thank you very much for watching. Please feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and I will catch you next time.
Do you have a monkey in your pants?